Welcome back to the Clash at the Round Table. This is Off Topic Clash. I'm your host, Ro.
It's your boy, Big Boss.
And today we got a very special guest on the show to kick off a series that a lot of people been asking me and Boss about. And that is, what's up with Studio Goolsby? So, nonetheless, the man, the myth, the legend, Goolsby himself.
What up, though?
So, what have you been up to as of late?
I've just been focusing, on the business, focusing on my life, all kinds of stuff like that.
So let the fans know what, far as the business goes, what do you do?
What do I do? I wear a lot of hats. I'm basically the owner of a production studio. I do everything from recording as far as audio goes, studio time for different artists and things of that nature. I also do video production as far as filmmaking goes, comic book work, illustration, things of that nature. There's also artist development and just the whole list.
Okay. So, what went wrong with Clash at the Round Table at Studio Goose? Let's go ahead and get into it. It's all topic. We don't hold no punches back, do we, Josh?
No, bro.
So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into shenanigans.
Basically, creative differences. When I started the podcast and all that, I never did a podcast in my life. Well, I did one podcast, but it wasn't consistent. I just did maybe about 2 episodes, and that's about it. All that other stuff, as far as the audio engineering and things of that nature, it was just me learning everything as I went. I studied things off of YouTube and just practicing and all of that. So for me, Clash at the Round Table, I needed to put that out because it was a way to build the portfolio for Studio Goosey as far as to get started on things, get started with things. That was me trying to master a craft that I never did before. I never did any sort of audio engineering or anything like that. All I did prior to that was video. A while back, I had a series. It was called Team No Chill, and I also did a couple of skits and things like that. Some of that stuff is still out on YouTube. I still need to update that kind of stuff. But as far as just audio, never did anything like that. So as far as what I was doing, I was just putting things out there. Excuse me. I was putting things out there, learning as I went, studying the craft, building up my skills as I went. And I was doing this alone and just learning things as I went. Now, when it came to you guys, apparently we had creative differences. You said, okay, the quality wasn't good enough and all that kind of stuff. That was me still building up my skills and whatnot. I knew for a fact that I wasn't that great with it. I was still learning new equipment, learning how to use the mixer, learning how to use audio interfaces, learning how to use the program Adobe Audition. I'm now working on a different type of DAW. That's a digital audio interface. A digital audio workstation. I'm working with Ableton now. And just, building up a multifaceted set of skills. Mm-hmm. So that's what happened with that. Basically, it's just creative differences.
But you told us that you media was with your life, so we trusted you. It was like, all right, bet, all right, we're gonna let Gooseby do everything since he said this. He done this before, so we trusted you with it. So it's like, dang.
Trust. Yeah, it was a strong word as far as the Clash and Goosey Studios. We did trust in them.
Yeah.
You made numerous attempts saying, hey, the audio is good. We good to go with this, with that. And then it's like, when we tell you, hey, nah, this ain't right. Nah, let's put it out. And we get feedbacks from the fans like, yo, good topics, but the audio was shaky as I don't know what. What's up with this? What's going on with that? It was like, yeah. It wasn't.
No, at first I thought it was because we was only using one mic, so 2 mics could have made a difference, but we used 2 mics and it was
Still the same results.
Yeah, but
Well, that came into things like mixing and mastering and things of that nature. Something that, people specialize in. Some people specialize in mixing and mastering audio and things of that nature. Like when we did the 2 mics, that was me using the interface for the first time as well. I didn't know exactly how to mix 2 different tracks into one. And plus you do have a room that wasn't sound treated and all that kind of stuff. So when I'm trying to edit the audio and things of that nature, once again, this is a trial and error thing. Now, I understand what you're saying about the quality and all that, but I also believe strongly you need to get things done on time. You need to get things done consistently. I do believe in quality over quantity. However, when you make something and people expect you to have something done on time, all the time, consistently, consistency is king. Which means, like, also getting started is key. People sit there twiddling their thumbs, like rubbing their dicks all day life, not getting started with what their dreams are, because they're so stuck into planning or so stuck into, oh, I need to get this done perfectly, or I need to get that. That's how I was for the longest. I'm 30 years old. I'm sitting here trying to do my best and like, oh, like I feel like I'm not good enough, or I feel like I don't have the right skills, or I need to get this done before I need to prepare this. But the only way that you can start achieving that dreams is when you start walking that path. If you don't start walking that path, you ain't gonna ever make it there. So that's my philosophy. My biggest philosophy and my motto, the motto for Studio Goolsby is always progression. Everything you do, you should start progressing. Everything, you should take all opportunities in order to progress, in order to move forward. So you can't ever stay stagnant. And if you stay stagnant for a long time, even that's how that works with your YouTube algorithm. If you don't know anything about the YouTube algorithm, if you don't produce consistent things over and over and over, like if you take a break on vacation on all that, fucking YouTube will kick you off the algorithm, and like your whole audience will get fucked up and they won't get notifications or things of that nature. That's how that works. So you, like, even though something might be a little bit bad, sometimes you still have to put it out there. That's how certain businesses work as well. Like, a lot of people be on a timeline and things of that nature. Not saying that is right. Some things need to be delayed. However, you can't have a delay for a long time or else you lose your audience. In order to achieve your goal, you need to keep walking towards that goal and make it there as soon as possible, as best as possible.
Well, see, me and Josh, we do this a lot. And one thing that me and him both practice is protecting the brand. And the brand is Clash at the RoundTable. We feel that, anytime that, quote unquote, my man's got something to do, I got something to do, we communicate, we notify each other on what's what. That way we could constantly move forward with the show. Now, yeah, YouTube, it does play a part if you're not consistent. But I'd rather have, for me, and I know Josh, he feels the same way, I'd rather have one good show versus 15 bad or, however many. We started with Goolsby. Like I said, we started with you, good 15 episodes. 15 episodes, we had a lot of hiccups. Getting used to podcasting, getting used to coming up with topics, putting things out on time. And certain things wasn't out on time. Like, the algorithm the way we got it now, it sets up perfectly. Yeah, me and Josh, like I said, we still have our hiccups, far as topics or what time we shooting and all that other stuff. But one thing that I can say we do that prior to the first 15 episodes with yourself was like, hey, we got a set goal. This is the set date it's coming out. And if somehow, some way, it fucks up, hey, yo, this is what's gonna happen. Boom. Like, a week ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were supposed to drop. Matter of fact, we did drop. We dropped the audio first of I'm About That Action, Boss.
Yeah.
And we had a hiccup with the video, the video didn't come out till what, 3 that afternoon?
I think like, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, all right, cool. But I notified him early on, like, hey, yo, this might be the hiccup. Boom. Where I felt like the clash and you kind of butted heads was like, all right, this is the product we wanted. Like, when I say we trusted in you, we trusted in you with the brand.
Yeah, you try to get it done before the day. Like, if we dropping a podcast on Friday, you'll have it like on Thursday. Like, I want to listen to it on the road if I can see, hey, what we did wrong. If I can know, is it cool to put out? If it's not sound right, I'm not gonna put it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand you saying some consistency, but man, I mean, I'd rather have quality, man. Quality. I'm a big man of quality.
And when I say your fans, they gonna mess with you regardless. Yeah. Like, the fans of the Clash, they have messed with us since day one, and not only has they messed with us day one, but even with us, separating from Goolsby and doing what we do now, they still like, hey, yo, we still messing with y'all. So it's like, if you got a strong fan base, they gonna mess with you. That's point blank, period. But if you constantly giving your fans trash, you already know, man, I'm finna hit deuces on their head. And that's the bottom line.
And that's the thing. Like, I hear what you're saying, but I also disagree with you that it was all constant trash. Like, how so?
We had baby in the background. Baby talk, baby 1 and 2. Those are, granted, good episodes, but at the same time, quality. You have kids running around.
Well, let me stop you. Let me stop you right.
Noise.
Hold on, let me stop you right there.
What up?
Also, take note that some of those were the first episodes. We were just recording that stuff in my apartment. Like, when you have kids and you don't have a babysitter and things of that nature, once again, this was just a simple podcast. Now, maybe you looked at it a lot bigger than it was, and it is a lot bigger. However, I made sure to do as much as I could in order to take care of my child as well as get stuff done at the exact same time. Now, I have my mother now in order to take better care of my daughter. So whenever I am doing work and things like this, and I have better equipped the office so that it could produce better quality. Those first couple of episodes were all done, not in the office or anything like that. Granted, that office was not ready for anything. We also had clashed about that. It was not ready because, of course, there was echoes everywhere. Like, there wasn't seating. We didn't have heat. We didn't have air. No running water or anything like that. But I spent my entire life trying to get a decent enough space to have my workplace. And thank God all of that happened. I had a lot of blessings. Like, trust me, I got a lot of problems this year. This isn't one of my best years. Well, actually it is. It's one of my best years and one of my worst years at the same time. I'm not going to get into the personal stuff. Let me digress. When those were like the first couple of episodes, now I will get with you. Those first couple of episodes were trash. Why? Because I'm just now learning this program. I'm just now learning how to use Adobe Audition, which is the program that you pay for. I didn't know how to take the white noise out. I didn't know it was possible. Like, I was editing not just from Adobe Audition, but from Adobe Premiere Pro, which is primarily used for video. Didn't know how to do any of this stuff. I'm learning things as I went.
I sent you videos
and fruit.
I sent you videos to show you, hey man, hey, I know somebody who can help us out. I've been going on for like 2 months straight, but you just ignored it.
I didn't ignore you. No. Like, I hit.
Bro, me and Ro would have put the money up, dog, if you need help.
Well, when I say
the money probably wasn't no issue.
The money probably wasn't no issue, bro. Because
you should have just came to us, hey, bro, hey, I'm having a little problem. This is what I need, such. Would have came up with the money. Bam, your money would have been there. Would have had the studio going. That's all you had to say. Just open up and tell us what's going on. But we gotta like hound you down to see what's going on, just let us know, bro. We boys, know what I'm saying? Just, if you having a hard time or something, just let me know. If I got it, you got it. That's all you had to do. All right, I'm having a problem with situation. All right, bam. Here go $200. Get what such and such done. You just had to come to us, man. You just had to open your mouth.
Hey, like the old people said, closed mouth don't get fed around here.
Me and Rose said we just gonna wait for him to ask us for a little help. You asked us at the wrong time when you was asking for money,
But
like you was desperate or something.
But the fact is, I did ask. I asked for that, and like that's where some of the problems came from. Y'all ignored me when I did ask for this. I said I need a mixer. Let me get some money so I can get a mixer because I can't handle this on my own. I felt that I could. Of course, like I am the owner of this plane and all that. I'm trying to handle these things. Not saying that I couldn't ask, but when you have a certain responsibility, you want to man up and actually live up to this responsibility. I eventually was able to get everything and a lot more. But when I did ask, like, it seemed like there was bad blood in between us when I asked about getting this mixer. And the problem was, when I got this mixer, it still wasn't even the right thing that I needed. That's why when I got the mixer and, like, put everything together, we had all the mics. Like, thank you for helping me out with the mics and all that. I got 4 mics now. Got the interface, got the mixer, sound pad room, all that kind of shit. Like, everything's ready for whatever. And I'm going to plug in my other show on Saturday Morning Serial. We've been trying to work out things and get out a quality product when it comes to that. We got a couple of episodes coming out with that now. And with this with this equipment that I have, this better direction that I have, we're going to have a lot better of a product. Now, I don't fault y'all for, like, you know, breaking away from Studio Goolsby for anything. You know, with a lot of big companies, you can't do things like that because the company itself actually owns the product. Like, you sign over the rights to the product and all that. And, you know, I didn't hold that against it because...
But we came up with the name, though, me and Ro.
I'm going to tell you, here's the thing. The reason why we had bad blood and we adored you that time that you asked for the mixer, clearly it was stated in the text message that, hey, yo, what we going to do about the mics? So I said, all right, I'm going to go ahead and cop 2 mics. You came in, I'm going to cop another one, plus a mixer. And it was like, all right, cool. This was back in March that this is supposed to happen. You wait all the way till about maybe June, July. Hey, yo, I need money for the mixer. What's good with it?
So why is time an issue though?
Listen, here's the thing. So if you knew then, and my biggest thing is like this, when we talk about pride, ego, if you leading with that in business or anything, relationships, friendships, family and all that other stuff, ego and pride, they only can get you but so far. And me and you had a couple of discussions with that. Pride and ego only get you but so far. You know, in this game. It doesn't, that should be beneath you. If we're supposed to be moving as a company, as one, and you got 2 leading horses that's really pushing the brand itself, and you not, hey, yo, I see these dudes doing work, bruh, this is what I need help with. Come on. We know the other guys wasn't doing what they're supposed to do. Niggas fell out left and right.
Yeah, sometimes you won't even promote the episode. It's your business, bro. Like, you supposed to promote that joint on Facebook, Instagram.
But that's the thing. I did. I went and promoted this stuff. Maybe I didn't promote. Maybe I didn't promote it as much. No, hold on, I'm talking. Maybe I didn't promote it as much as you wanted me to promote it. Maybe I didn't promote it as much as you needed me to promote it. Yeah, I did say it like that. The reason why is because you're not gonna put me on the spot on camera and not allow me to defend myself and not allow me to talk about my brand and what I'm doing with it.
Go ahead, sir.
I've promoted things. I put it up like weekly, all the time. I put things out there. I did the work as far as putting it on SoundCloud. I did the work as far as putting it on different social medias and things of that nature. I can't do everything on my own. I was working another full-time job after, like, with that. I also had a family to tend to, different things. No.
Uh-huh.
You're saying that, okay, you don't have time to do certain things, like.
You made an excuse. I drive trucks, bro.
Bullshit. It's not an excuse.
Come on.
The fact of the matter is that there are certain things that you can do and certain things that you can't do and certain things that you just
you share stuff on Facebook. So what's the difference with sharing a podcast?
And that's what you like to troll, bro.
Yeah, I shit post. I enjoy shitting posting on Facebook because that's a good way of me, like, you know, letting out shit, because
you doing like
I kind of hate Facebook in the way that things work.
But see, the thing about it is like, you know, you bring up the job, the family. My man's right here is all the way married. Not only that, you know, drive trucks for a living, get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Probably don't get home till about 4, 5. Whereas I got a little girl working on other shit versus, you know, inside Studio Goolsby, whole supervisor.
Everybody got life.
My phone stay buzzing.
Yeah, everybody got life.
So it's like, but it's like this. You have to. I'm like this, you know, and I thank God for the people that was in my life the way they was, you know, from the coaches that I encountered and the friends that I have. You know, what you want, it will show, because you will give that time to it. That's with anything. Well, that's how anything's gonna grow.
Well, I gave my time to the company in general, not just a single specific product. Now, I did work on everything. I worked on building up that business and all that kind of stuff. I worked on that house and things like that. I showed Josh text messages as far as me going in there by myself, painting that shit, bringing furniture into that shit, all that. I said, hey, y'all want to come in and work on the house if y'all want to. It's up to y'all. I didn't tell y'all to do it.
But that was after the bad blood between you and Clash happened, where me and Boss, we even had a conversation. He's like, yo, you want to do this? Nah, bro. I'm good on that one. You know, because, like, the tension in the air, my mans don't want to work. So it's like, bro, what were we trying to do here? You feel me? Like, when I say it's text message upon text message upon text message, like, it's when I say when you, and it's crazy because, like, I feel like this. Anytime you do something, and this is on some real shit, you know, you married to that shit. Like, no homo. But it's not a day, and I told you this before, it's not a day that goes by, whether it be morning, noon, night, that me and this man don't have a conversation about the brand. Yeah, we might sit there and joke, jive, bullshit around. But hey, when it's time to get that work, bruh, so what we doing for this episode? What we doing for that? All right. What do you want to do as far as t-shirts go? All right, cool.
I had a shirt next week too, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What we doing about this? As far as sponsors. All right. This person going in, this person going that. All right, cool. Boom. Like, when I say we're consistent behind the scenes, we're consistent. It's been plenty of times where my man's been at work. Hey, yo, Ro, what you think about this? All right, cool. We go with that. Boom. When I'm at work, hey, yo, hold on, Josh. Let me go ahead and get this person out the way. Get him out the way. Boom. Yo, back to you. What's up, Josh? Boom, boom, boom. It is a consistent thing with us. And that's all we asked from Goolsby, was a consistent basis. You know, far as the audio sound, it's like, hey, you came in there, boom, chest all out. Hey, media is my life. All right, boom. If media is your life, that means everything that's shutting down with media, that's going down with media, is boom, we own it.
And those are facts. When I say media is my life, that means that my passion belongs into things like music, film work, stories, fucking comic books, anime, fucking movies, all that shit. Doesn't mean that I'm good at all of it, because that's what you misconstrued. Yes, I said that I was working on audio because that is something that I want to do. That's something that I've been consistently working on, as well as working on this film work, as well as working on this comic book that I got coming out, as well as working on all this other stuff. When you have your hands in so many different pockets, you can't seem to like laser focus on one thing. I'm not a master of audio, and I'm probably never gonna be a master of audio, because that's not where all my attention goes into. Am I gonna need some audio engineers? Of course. Once I get bigger, I'm gonna hire some people and like take my hands out of that jar completely. But I'm working with what I got right now, and I'm damn good at it. I'm good at what the fuck I do. I'm good at, like, I put work into everything that I do. I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, I did say that I started off bad. Everybody starts off bad with what they do. Everybody starts off not knowing how to master and all that kind of stuff. But when you put in the work to it, and y'all keep saying, like, right now, I'm assuming that y'all saying I didn't put in the work. I'll be damned if I let y'all say I didn't put in the work, because that's what I did. I put in the work to form this brand that I named after my own last name, this brand that I named after, like, my dad. My dad started Goolsby Studio when he did, when he was alive, and painting and things of that nature. He started that shit. I took it because I knew what I wanted to do since I was in the 5th grade. Well, in the 4th grade. I wanted to be a cartoonist. I wanted to have my own cartoon on television and things like that. I wanted to be an animator. And I worked consistently towards that. When I got into college, I studied theater, and I became an actor. And I came out, I started doing film work and skits and things like that in order to build towards that. Did I really know how to do video at that point in time? No. If you look at the stuff that I have on YouTube right now, I don't think it's that great. But I knew for a fact that I needed to get that portfolio up. And I want to grow on that shit. And I want to build that shit up. So I started working on that. When you say that something is your life, yes, you dedicate yourself to being good at it, but it takes time to perfect things. Somebody can be like, say something is their life for like 20 fucking years, and are they perfect at it? No.
It come a time either you got it or you don't. I mean, like
nigga, I've been doing this shit for like less than 6 months.
It's like with me in football. I don't got it no more. I ain't make it to the NFL. Guess what I did? I got a regular 9-to-5 job. That was reality. Sometimes you got to say, hey, I tried my best. That's all you can do. It just wasn't for me.
So you saying like you're supposed to be perfect at something or extremely great at something within 6 months?
If you ain't making progress, what's the point of doing something?
With 6 months?
I'm just saying.
I've been making progress. That's the problem. You saying that I haven't made progress.
I'm just saying, something in life, if you ain't making progress, what's the point of doing it?
What did I say was my motto? Always progression. When you're making progress, you make progress little by little. Sometimes you take baby steps. Sometimes you don't notice things. People, when they practice something, a lot of times... let me finish. When they practice something, a lot of times they don't even notice that they're getting better and better and better, because progress comes in small increments. So people that masters that's good at audio mixing and mastering, they do that shit for years and years and years. How long have I been doing audio? 6 months.
But why make a statement saying, "Hey, media is my life"?
Because it's true. You say it as though oh, I have to be a master at something for it to be my life.
You get it misconstrued. I'm not saying you got to be a master, but you got to be able to know what you're doing and stuff like that. You know, you got to be able to know what you're doing with the stuff. You know, you can't just be like, hey, that's like me saying right now, I'm a master at podcasting. Nah, that's not the case. Doing something that I like doing, yeah.
Who said?
Doing something that I know that I could level that shit out and possibly make a career out of, yeah. But at the same time, just like you said, hey, your hands in different pots. My hands in a bunch of different pots. But at the same time, like I said, I got time for everything. You gotta, like, when I say you legit gotta make time for everything, you have to make time for everything. You know, it is one of my homeboys. Every time he calls or hits me up, I'm chilling, talking with, or teaching my daughter something new. And his favorite line, yo, bro, you the father of the year. And I'm like, bro, nah, it's not even much that. It's just that's something I enjoy doing because that's my little one. You know, you take time and you do things. Those 15 episodes, we put time in that shit. Not only did we put time in that shit, but, bro.
This nigga giving me drinks like right in the middle of the podcast and shit.
Like, come on. Like, when I say you have to put the time in, you have to put the time in. Those 15 episodes really is 16. Actually it's 17. Because we got 2 lost episodes.
Yeah.
Probably more than 2 lost episodes, correct?
I think it was like 5.
Yeah, 5 lost episodes. Where the audio was just not hitting, and we was like, nah, we ain't putting this out. But yet, you was like, only one of them you backed our play on. And that was episode 6, when we did the podcast with Ralph.
Yeah.
And Ralph was supposed to be the 3rd host on Clash at the RoundTable. But it was like, nah, the sound's not right.
Because that shit was trash. And
Exactly.
I recognize that.
And when we tell you, like, hey, yo, this is trash, we can't do it, bro, you run with it. 15 episodes, you ran with it. You know, and then it's like when me and Josh said, fuck it, we going to put it in our hands and take it for what we know what it is and what we could build this off of. Hey, it got hit with what? Negativity.
Yeah, that's
like,
what got me. You said was a test dummy to you. So I was like, that's what really what made us stop fucking with you. Like, damn, nigga, with a test dummy?
No, everything I do and I plan on putting out, of course, it's always going to be something practice. I always know the next thing after this is going to be better than that. Next thing after this is going to be better than that. That's what I mean by that. I don't mean it as, oh, it's a test dummy. Well, number one, like when you put something out there, when you put out a pilot episode and things like that, a pilot episode's a test to see if things are running smoothly. That's just to see where your budget is going, like how things are going. Now you're saying I don't have time for, I said I didn't, no, I didn't have time for a lot of things, but I do have my hands in different pots. And some people are better at multitasking than others. I'm horrible at multitasking. I can't even talk on the phone and drive at the same time because I'll fucking drive in the wrong direction or some shit like that. Terrible at multitasking.
But sometimes when you edit the video, the podcast, you didn't even listen to it. We had to tell you to put the song in. I remember when we did that Gus State episode, you never put the song in.
No, that's bullshit. I did put the song in that one. I just
couldn't. Like, yo, I can't find it.
Right,
I could
not find it because I listened to the whole shit and I'm like, where the fuck is the goddamn song? Like, because I was listening to the shit because you said it so light. I'm like, where the fuck do I put this shit in? And I was listening to the shit. I remember that day. No, it's not that I didn't put it in. I asked y'all. I'm like, okay, what part of this do I put the song in? Because I'm listening to it. I didn't hear y'all even say the song of the day, and I mentioned it to y'all. I said, y'all didn't introduce the song of the day. Somehow I missed that. And of course, that's me coming to y'all and being like, I missed this. Help me out. There's nothing wrong with someone saying, I'm listening to this. Help me out because I missed it somewhere. Like it's some sort of crime that I missed it and I'm trying to hit y'all up, the hosts, the people that are actually doing the show.
We said we'll help you put the episodes on Apple Music, all that, bro. I asked you that. I said, me and Ro can help you out, dog. You ain't got to stretch yourself out.
Yeah, I've been putting
and he was like, no, I got it.
Exactly.
We never had the password to even get into to see how many people listen to the podcast.
Pride. That's what that pride of ego gets you. Is like, all right, I got this. Like when I say you had 2 workhorses that was willing to get that bitch in,
and y'all
willing to get that bitch in,
and y'all was doing that. Ain't nobody say y'all wasn't doing that. But
here's the thing, because like I said, you had 2 workhorses that was willing to get that bitch in, and still getting that shit in. You feel me? And when we say, hey, yo, Goose, we help you with this. Goose, you need? No, I'm good. Hey, yo, what's up with this? No, I'm good on this one. Hell, you even got mad about the logo that when we changed that bitch.
What? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
So you ain't felt no type of way about it.
I said, okay, like, yeah, like maybe because I did it myself. Like, everybody's gonna have pride in something when they do it themselves. Everybody's gonna do that.
You got a
but
team,
whoa.
You got a team.
No, wait. Like, I gotta address what he just said.
Go ahead, bro.
I gotta address what he just said.
Go ahead.
You saying I felt some type of way. Where in the text did I say, well, no, I said after the fact. Okay, maybe I do feel like a little type of way, but did I show any sort of...
Yeah, you did.
Did I show any sort of jealousy or anything?
Yes.
How
Bro.
when I said, yo, this logo actually represents better than what I did. When you first showed it to me, I said, this is a good logo. It represents everything that is about Clash of the Round Table and it's better than mine. How did I, and in what way did I say, oh, I'm like have some sort of problem with this? In what part of my actions did I have some sort of issue?
Man, we know you. We can tell.
No. Tell me. Answer the question. In what part of my actions did I have a big issue?
It's all right.
It's all right.
You said that.
Hey, you even just admitted though that you did feel some type of way about it.
Everybody does. Yeah, I
You
did.
know, but
I
it's
did
like-
admit that. I did admit that.
Here's the
But
thing.
I did not have any sort of beef or anything like that about it.
If you feel some type of way, you feel some type of way.
Man,
Nah, cuz.
That's
like if my shorty sit there and clap another nigga. You think I ain't gonna feel no type of way? Hey, yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Nah,
she clapped another nigga.
Nah, it's cool. So the nigga.
But
It's cool.
But no,
she
but
fucked
if it-
another nigga. I'm gonna cry in the car though. Like,
But nah though, like I actually supported the shit. That's what's important. Like if you feel some type of way or whatever, the most important thing is that you support the shit. And like do it without any sort of real jealousy or anything like that. I wasn't jealous of the shit. I didn't have no real hard feelings about it. All I did was I was slightly hurt that, oh shit, my shit wasn't good enough. Well damn.
But
I internalized that.
You got mad when you was like, hey,
I get mad.
you was like, can you just produce? You was like, I'm more than a producer. Bro, what's so hard about doing, you know what I'm saying, doing behind the scenes? Everybody ain't got no, everybody know it's a studio group. So, I mean, why every time you got to get on the mic, I'm producer Aaron G.
hold on, I got a rebuttal to that. Hold on.
man.
I got a rebuttal to that too.
Wait,
I got a rebuttal to that too.
I got a rebuttal to that. Why is it producer Aaron G? Because that was my handle. That's why I was enjoying myself. That was my nickname, producer Aaron G. That's what I was calling myself as. It wasn't a whole, oh, I'm the producer, I'm the one that do this. I would do that in everything, whether I produce the shit or not. That was who,
But check
who I
this
was.
out though. Was it or was it not? Me and Josh working behind the scenes on it. All you did was really an auto engineer. Press this, boom. Let these niggas talk. Boom. Let these niggas come up with the ideas.
I'd rather do that.
How we doing this and how we doing
The
that.
engineer get paid more than the podcaster. I'd rather do that, bro.
Hey, when I say
You could have made money off other people coming in and producing people, man.
Cause you even also brought up, hey yo, in the last deep conversation clash, and you was like, yeah, you know, my auto engineer that I had before, you know, me and him got into it, which I was there the first fucking episode. Y'all got into it of disagreement, you know. It was like,
Man.
fuck it, I go this way, you go that way.
That nigga wild, dog. You was there.
Man, even though he was wild, hey, at the end of the day, if that's supposed to be your man's, this is supposed to be a business that you running, bruh, it's certain ways that you gotta go about it. I always told you, anytime me and you ever had a conversation, bro, and I've been knowing you for almost 20 plus years, bro. This how deep that shit go. I've been knowing you for almost 20 plus years. Been knowing this man for almost 20 plus years. Like, when I say, hey, bruh, you can't always do shit with your friends. He was like, yeah, I know, but boom. Here we go with this. Yeah, I know, but boom. And then you go, bro, yeah, this was fucked up.
Some people make mistakes. Some people, like, some things, I understand, like, hey, maybe they'll give advice, but I want to see for myself because I have a specific vision. And if I have this vision, I am gonna do everything that I can in order to make this vision work. I want to build this business with the people that I grew up with and who I was cool with my entire life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That time it didn't work. Like I still, and ain't no bad blood. Like I ain't talked to him in a minute, but ain't no like I ain't got no kind of beef with Chris at all whatsoever. Zero. So
So how come you haven't talked to the man?
Because the nigga ain't answer his phone.
You really haven't talked to him since
the nigga
that first episode.
The nigga ain't
of
answered
Clash
his
at the
phone.
Round Table.
I called that man. Matter of fact, that dude sent somebody to me a while ago. Clearly that man cool with me, but he ain't never hit me up. And when I hit him up, he ain't answered the phone. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But for real though, I ain't got no beef with the man. That man want to hit me up, cool. He want me to hit him up, cool. It's whatever.
Yeah, but still, you made it look like, hey, well, he knows this. I had to take it upon myself because, hey, I didn't know that. Boom. Like, I was cool with just putting out a pilot or working behind the scenes with the shit until everything got right. Nah, you was like, hey, no, we pushing this, we doing that. Bro, slow down. We ain't even ready for that shit.
It's like you're trying to be in competition with somebody.
Exactly.
You in competition with
only
somebody?
Competition Ro is against is Ro. It's Ro versus Ro. Anytime I step out my motherfucking bed.
It's a new sheriff in town.
Hello.
You beefing with somebody, dog?
Is that a shot fired?
Check this out. Am I beefing with somebody? When I do my business,
we had that scope on that bitch.
Fact is, like I'm gonna go out and do the absolute best that I can do in order to be better than everybody. I'm up here in Slim House and all that.
It's no competition.
All respect to Slim and all that, but I'm coming for that ass. Be real. That's how I am. I'm competitive. I'm gonna do whatever I can to be the absolute best.
So I'm gonna say this.
That's why I got my hands in so many pockets.
There's no competition though, dog.
No competition. Then shit, I'm the best then.
Bro, everybody can
I'm gonna tell you this.
Shit. Everybody can get money together, dog. There's no competition.
Exactly.
Hey, you can be cooperative.
I ain't no competition.
You can be cooperative and you compete at the same time. You know how businesses thrive? Through competition.
I ain't with that competition stuff.
Well, get what? When you say competition, like me personally, like yeah, you compete with anybody, but when I say you take that shit to let me go compete against this nigga, that nigga, this nigga.
Hold on,
like I'm like this, and this is on some real shit, and you know
you on some 6ix9ine shit, nigga.
Not only that, you on some 6ix9ine shit, but you also know how I'm about it. If me and you friends, point blank period, I will inherit your motherfucking beef. Because your beef is my beef. Because if I'm riding with you or rolling with you, guess what? That nigga coming after me. Ask Marquise. That nigga that got that busted shit. Where that nigga at? Let's go.
What is that nigga at though, for real? Who was that? That was another Chris.
My man squashed the beef.
Oh well.
Okay. He was like, yo, bro, like, hey, I ain't trying to get that smoke. All right, cool. But you know, hey, it was problems.
It would be for other people that making us. Other people probably don't even want to fuck with us and do podcasts.
But here's the thing, though. I was never actually beefing with anybody. It was a figure of speech. The figure of speech was that if I'm like, do you know how many fucking photographers, how many fucking videographers, how many fucking producers are in Augusta? It's a fucking lot. And if you don't stand out, you're gonna drown with everybody else.
I don't want to be big in Augusta. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to be global, dog.
Okay, well you gotta be big in Augusta in order to be big in the state, in order to be big in the nation, in order to be big global. I don't give a fuck. It's baby steps, my guy.
I ain't trying.
You talking about baby steps, but baby steps. Where was that at? With those 15 fucking episodes of Clash at the Round Table.
That was fucking baby steps. That's
baby step, man. It was white noise after white noise after white noise.
The white
noise, white noise, and more white noise.
You know
with the top of a got goo goo white fucking noise.
This nigga talking about fucking 2 episodes where I had my daughter, and this
Bruh,
nigga won't let the shit go.
It's 15 episodes. You only good as the catalog that you have. The catalog that Clash and Studio Goolsby has is 15 episodes strong. That's out there in the public, and in the public is 15 episodes of.
What you rank those episodes? What you think?
Compared to what episode?
No, I'm just talking Gooseby.
Oh, often.
Did you think all those were pretty good? Like, I mean, it's good.
No,
content.
not all of them were good. It actually got better with each episode.
What happened to the episode after episode 16 underneath new management?
What happened to that one?
Yup.
I got
It was
new.
supposed to be called Tight Circle.
I got new equipment.
That you said, quote unquote, in the text message, bro, I got this. Trust in me. I got this.
Of course. And I'm always going to say that. I got this. I'm always going to be like, let's go back to that competition thing. I was in the Marine Corps for 8 years. Like, everybody in that bitch was competitive. You had to be competitive in order to get ranked. You had to be competitive in order to get fucking respect and all that shit. And I take that mentality with me everywhere that I go. If I'm going to go to a job, I'm going to be the absolute best that I can be, unless I don't give a shit about that job. So I'm going to be the absolute... Why are you looking at me like that? Unless I don't give a shit about something, I'm going to be the absolute best that I can be. Now, if I'm not good enough to rise to the occasion, okay, whose fault is that?
But how you going to compete with other people who already done and stuff and
succeed
and stuff? They put the time in.
Well, it's the same. It's the same thing. If you want to grow, if you want to be like that person, you gotta go through the same trials and errors.
You should be hitting them up. Hey man, how you get such and such? You ain't gotta compete with them, man.
It's not a matter of like, listen. Don't you think that you can be cooperative and compete at the same time? No. You don't.
We all can work together and get money, man.
Yeah, we all can work together and get money. Yeah, that's true.
It's like, different. They doing hip hop. We doing sports, bro. It's two different things.
Of course,
it's not a competition.
No, it's not a competition in the genre. But when you're going out and then you have to put the shit out and you have to like meet different people and you have to get these sponsors and you gotta find these artists and all that kind of stuff and you try to get the quality right and different things like that. All of it does take work. All of it takes time. I'm breathing. I'm drinking this drink. You want
breathe?
In the words,
I don't.
In the words of Joe Budden, that shit was ass, dog.
Bro. Bro,
I'm just saying.
You need
like,
bro. I miss you. I miss you drinking, man.
Man,
you used to be mad cool when you drunk.
Man,
we need to get a song of the day, dog.
I still do it, but you know
we got a song of the day.
You damn right we got a song of the day. This is Clash at the RoundTable. I told you. Hey, just cause we ain't mess with Studio Goofy no more right now.
Oh, y'all don't fuck with me no more at all. But y'all got me on. Y'all got me on the podcast though.
Hey, and we ain't fuck with you. I wouldn't be on the damn podcast. We'd have been shooting something else. But guess what? Let's go ahead and get in the song of the day. Big Boss, what we got?
Man, my boy, man, Weezbug song, man, Up There, featuring Old Summer.
And we fucking bad. Now back to go ahead and get back to these damn shenanigans real quick. So, like I said, man, Studio Goolsby.
Media production and publishing company. That's the entire name. I just got my LLC. Like,
well, congratulations.
Thank you. Like, I actually got the text message and shit. Like, this shit went through. The fucking LLC went through. The fucking the tax ID number went through. I'm a legitimate business. Like 100%. Got the website that's coming up pretty soon.
So you're a music producer or you do podcasts? What you doing now?
I do both of them. Like I got the program that I'm using right now is Ableton. I've been like studying up on that shit. I got an MPC. That's a like MIDI controller for like making beats and things like that. I got the whole studio going on. So if like, you know, if you need some studio time right now, because we're just now starting out, I'm taking studio time for like $20 an hour, all the way up until September the 20th.
So I got a quick question, and I know this might be, you know, kind of weird, but we gonna shoot for the guns anyway. you said, quote unquote, hey, you see everything as a competition.
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, do you see Clash at the Roundtable as a competition to Saturday Morning Cereal, even though Saturday Morning Cereal has a total different brand and genre than what Clash at the Roundtable has?
If I'm gonna be going with like as far as genre and things of that nature, of course I'm not in competition with you. Like that would be like impossible. But to keep things motivated to like, you know, shoot for the stars and all that kind of stuff, everything you do, everybody that you walk around, you gotta compare yourself. Like people say, don't compare yourself to this, but sometimes you have to in order to motivate yourself in order to get to a certain level.
I think he beat around the bush with this question.
Yes, yeah, nigga, we in competition with y'all.
Because check this out.
What's up?
Since you saying we in competition, hey, Clash at the Roundtable want all fucking smoke with that shit. Cause get what? We know y'all ain't touching us. Y'all too inconsistent with y'all shit.
Oh yeah, we just not got real.
And that's on real shit.
We just
y'all first 3 episodes was fucking trash. White noise after white noise after white noise. 15 episodes strong as a Clash at the Roundtable. White noise after white noise. Get what? Hey, I told you.
Hey,
we told you. Underneath new management.
We gonna come.
We meant underneath new management.
We gonna come back with that shit. Who y'all manager? Slim?
Man, it's no competition.
Hey, what up, Slim? Shout out to Slim for having me.
It's no
for having me in his house, like yelling and shit, talking shit and all that.
It ain't no competition, though.
Hey, what?
I'm be real. Ain't no competition, bro. I ain't with all that.
My boy said it best.
Man, you're too old for that shit, bro.
Too old for that shit.
This shit just a hobby
Here's
right now.
Wait. Here's a philosophical question for you. Y'all are a sports podcast.
Yes, sir.
Your whole entire brand is about competition.
It's not for me, bro.
So how you gonna be against competition?
If this don't work out for me, I got 9 to 5. I make pretty good money. I'll be straight.
Hello.
I mean, it's just a hobby right now, dog. I'm just having fun with this.
Oh, good job. I'm having fun too.
It's a
like,
business to you, but it's a hobby right now, dog.
Okay.
Who's your favorite podcast in the city?
Who my favorite podcast in the city?
He don't know.
He don't listen.
Hey, shout out to Sit Down with Slim.
Like,
That's a drop.
Actually,
bruh, first of all, you need to go ahead and start copying these shirts, then. So that's your favorite podcast. Go ahead. Hey, by the way, man, Paul, man, hey, we ain't got no sponsor today, but yeah, because all type of Clash really don't usually have no sponsor today. But check this out. Hey, if you fuck with Slim, go ahead and cop them Sit Down with Slim shirts. And my boy is making his own shirts. So if you want them, they fresh off the press, boy.
oh, you print your own shirts?
That's what that is right
Damn, nigga.
Hey,
there. Somebody did this. That's the name.
hey,
Boy,
check this
I
out.
do all this shit. I don't print my own damn shirts.
Check this out.
That nigga Slim beat me on that shit.
Cutter, that's the heat press.
Hey,
That nigga Slim beat me
I
on
told
that shit.
when we say, bro, like, and this is on some real shit. When we say, hey, we know people that help you, bro, we knew it, you know. But you didn't want to take the advice. Just like we was like, hey, yo, you gotta be able to invest. Nah, I want people to just invest in me. No,
That's bullshit.
we done like when I say, hey, far as this, hey, I know me and Josh done ran up the goddamn cards for a Clash at the Roundtable, bro.
Them shirts, man. We break even with them shirts right now, dog. I
Hey,
had to come out. I had to come out of pocket the other day just to pay for.
Did this, we got you.
Hey,
I had to pay for shipping the other day. It was $25 for 2 shirts.
We
dog.
like
I
when I say,
I know.
bro,
Wait. Hold on for a minute.
go ahead.
I know I talk my shit about y'all about Clash right now, like currently right now. But I wouldn't like, even though we separated and all that, I still got a Clash at the Roundtable shirt. I'm gonna hang that bitch up in my studio and all that. Humble beginnings and all that kind of shit. I still fuck with y'all the long
Then where the
way.
fuck my damn paycheck at? Next edition will probably be none other than, you know, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Tight Circle himself. That nigga named Doughboy, aka Marquise. You know, Goosey, anything you want to say before we go ahead and close this bitch out?
Hey, just make sure that you look out for me. I got a whole lot of different projects coming out. Make sure you stay tuned to Studio Goolsby. I got like a lot going on. I'm gonna be taking over the city soon. That's all I got to say about it.
Can I ask a question for y'all son now?
Go ahead.
What's up with that tweet that you made about Carlton Clay?
I was trying to avoid that, Slim.
What a long time ago. This is what it is.
YouTube channel.
No.
Can you hear me the mic? Can y'all say the question I asked y'all?
So, Goosey, my man Slim wants to know what was up with that tweet that you had clapped at Carlton.
All right, this is what I said, and I said this to
You know his page cancel?
What? Hang the fuck on.
I think he did. I think he
fuck
was scared of
on,
Carlton,
damn.
bro.
Go ahead.
Let me answer the question.
Go ahead.
All right, me and Carlton, I met Carlton back in 2016, right? You looking at me crazy and all that. He was doing big things in the city as far as filmmaking goes. As a matter of fact, I acted in some of his stuff and helped him out, and quite a few of them as a production assistant and all that. I look at Carlton like a mentor. When that man said, and remember I said I'm in competition with everybody. When his YouTube channel got canceled and all that, I didn't mean that as any disrespect and all that. And I hit up his sister and all that because they did see something wrong with it, and I was bad with my words. The thing is, I respected him so much, and I respected his hustle so much that I wanted to fill that void because I also believe in myself. I want to fill that void that he left and become the new legacy. I want to grow and hopefully take up the same steps that he took up, because this man is doing big things. He's still on a far above level than I am even currently, with my studio and all this shit going on right now. That man is still a far above level with his magazine, with his shows that being sold and all that kind of stuff.
Question.
Hold on. No, because I respect Carlton so goddamn much. I found that man. I seen him as a mentor figure, and I told him this myself. I see him as a mentor figure, and I asked him back in 2016, can you mentor me and all that?
And what was the question? What was the answer?
I mean, he said, yeah. The first thing I worked with him with was Carlton Says Live. It's not a tweet. I'm not I didn't say it on Twitter, but I deleted.
What was the message?
I deleted that a long time ago.
What you said?
What was the message?
I basically said that what did I say? I said basically, long live Studio Goolsby or whatever. Basically I was inciting that I was gonna be taking his spot. I don't remember what. No, because I deleted that the same day that I posted it, because people were offended by it, and that's the last thing I wanted to do. I didn't want to start a beef or anything like that, especially with someone that I respected like that.
So, quick question: you made a statement a day early talking about just discovered Oprah magazine is ending its printing edition. Printing media is very dead.
Yeah.
My man's Carlton has a magazine.
Yeah, it does.
Do you still think that the whole printing media is dead?
I do feel like print media is dead. But even though I believe that with all my heart, I want to get into print media as well. I still believe that print media is dead, and it might be a bad business decision and all that, because I love the medium. But with Oprah, her old magazine being out for so long, and for her to start taking it off the shelves and just going straight digital only, print media is dead. People don't just buy magazines anymore. So whether Carlton has a magazine or not, that's not a jab at him or his business model. It's just that print media is dead. He's probably just in the wrong business when it comes to, and he makes digital copies too. Probably just in the wrong business when it comes to his magazine. And if I was to do the same thing, which would be a terrible business decision on me, but it's just something I want to do, I will keep, like I said, if I have a vision for something, I'm going to go for that vision. It'll just nobody's buying magazines. Nobody's subscribing to magazines. Print media is dead. And that's all it is.
The boy said it was dead. It did.
It's very dead. Like, people aren't even buying comics anymore. And I want to make a print comic book. People ain't buying comics. Not on print.
Or get the people your social media before we get out of here. How to follow you.
Well, you sound like you had to take. You was constipated.
Nigga, I'm going to take me another swig of this goddamn...
Man, will you just go ahead and shout out to social media, bro? You
we're
taking all
we're
day.
on the clock. We got this coming out.
I got a podcast that's going on like at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna be late.
Man, Jerry reported.
I'm not gonna speak.
Studio Goolsby, aka
You can find me on Instagram at producer Aaron G. I'm also on Twitter at Studio Goolsby or Billy Badass. You can find me.
This nigga told us he ain't have Twitter.
Billy Badass, yeah. You find me on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube, Studio Goolsby.
And you already know where to find a Clash at. Anything that's Clash at the RoundTable, go ahead and follow us at. Cause get what? We here and we here to stay. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, always continue to wear your crowns and, be the best versions of you. Peace.